Knight f3, sacrificing the knight. The idea, queen h3, brilliant move, sacrificing another knight. So black here plays g5, another great move. Hello everyone and welcome to your daily chess content. Today we are going to be reviewing a game played by Mikhail Sixtenson and Guy West. This game is very interesting, so let's just get to it. It starts with e4 and knight c6. This is the Nimzowitsch defense. Now d4 is played, d5, e takes d5, queen takes d5. This is the Scandinavian exchange variation. Now knight f3, bishop g4, bishop e2, long castle. And now c4. Why c4? Well, this d4 pawn is under pressure, so we need to kick the queen away. And now black plays queen h5. This is an accuracy, but it's still not losing for black. Now white plays castle. Now this is an accuracy for white as well. We'll see why. Now black plays knight f6. This is a great move. We will see why in a second. Now bishop e3. This is a mistake. This is why bishop e3 was supposed to be played instead of castle, because now white can play e5. This is a great move. Now you cannot take the pawn, otherwise black takes the queen, and he's winning, he's up a queen. And now white, what does white play here? Well, white blunders and plays d5. Why is d5 a blunder? Well, first of all, this move does nothing, because it does not threaten the knight in any way, because this pawn is pinned, then rook pins the pawn, because if pawn were to take, then we just take the queen, and we're up a queen anyway. And it also allows to play e4, another great move by black. Now, if white were to play knight g5, for example, we would just simply take the bishop, not the queen, the bishop, and we would threaten the queen and the rooks, and you'll be losing. White would just be losing here. So white plays knight e4, d4. Not the best move, but it's an okay move. And now black takes. Again, same threat, taking the bishop. White does not take the knight with the bishop, but instead takes the bishop on g4. And now knight takes on g4. Very careful here as white, because if you were to take the knight in any sort of way, you just get mated in one. So white plays h3, normal human looking move. Knight f3, sacrificing the knight. The idea of this move is crazy. Now g takes f3, queen h3, brilliant move, sacrificing another knight. And after white takes, bishop d6. This is the reason why both of the knights were sacrificed. Now here we threaten mate on h2. Rook e1 is played. Bishop h2 check. King h1, only move. Now rook d6, trying to come with the rook to h6. Now white here plays queen c2. Good move, not the best, threatening the e4 pawn. But now black plays queen f3, an inaccuracy. Why? Well, I'll tell you. In this position, black has three options that are the best. It's bishop e5, which is mate in 17. He has rook d6, g6, which is mate in 13, and bishop g3, which is mate in 15. Of course, black is human and is not going to play any of those moves, so that's why queen f3 is played. And after queen f3, you just take the bishop, is the only move. Now be careful, because you still cannot come with the rook on h6, because this bishop blocks it. So why is this move so great? Well, if you play anything else besides bishop takes, you are going to get mated. Rook is going to come to h6, and black is going to mate you. There's no stopping it. So bishop takes. h5, another great move. Great moves coming one by one. Why is this move so great? You cannot take the pawn. Rook comes in, and then you are going to get mated anyways. And we threaten to take this pawn, and it's going to be made anyway, so either you take or I take. White here plays the best move, which is queen c3. Be careful as black. If you take, you are throwing yourself in the river. You're all lost. It's made in two, because white can just take your rook. Rook goes back, not only move, but and you take and it's mate. So you cannot take the pawn. So you have to be careful with black in this position. Also, you can see that white offers a trading to the queens. So black plays queen f2. The best move. Doesn't want to trade the queens, of course. He wants to keep the attack going. King h1, best move. If king to h3 was played, it'd be mate in 2. Why'd be mate in 2? Well, after h takes g4, now it's a double check with the rook and the pawn, so the queen cannot take the rook anymore. So king takes g4, and now f5, and that's checkmate. Checkmate with a pawn, and look what a checkmate that is. So of course white does not play king to h3, plays king to h1. Now f6. f6 is the best move here. What does f6 do? Well, the rook is not hanging anymore, so now you can take the pawn. White plays queen e3, again, the best move, offering an exchange for the queens. If he exchanged the queens, he is winning because he has up a piece. White is up a piece. And now h takes g4, and white resigns. Why does white resign? Well, in this position, white has 3 legal moves, and only one of them leads to a -5. Others lead to mate. Well, the first move is bishop h4. If bishop h4, rook takes h4, queen blocks. Now rook takes h3 is just checkmate. So that doesn't work. Same for queen h3. You just get mated a lot faster because rook takes h3 and it's just mate. So what is the only move that works here is bishop a6. That was the wrong move. Bishop a6 stops it. But now we play rook takes h6. Queen takes the rook, king g2, queen e2, king goes to g1. Now queen takes b2, and there's nothing stopping black from taking this rook. So it's a -5 in this position for white, and it's obviously lost for white. That's why white resigned in that position. A very interesting game, brilliant move. g5 was my favorite move of the game, although he had mate in, let's say, like 18, 15. So instead of playing queen to f3, he could have just mated him in 15 moves, at least. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. See you guys in another video. Peace.